I logged in this morning to be greeted by a notification about a guaranteed champion event for a legendary champion, Wythir the Crowned. I've never really paid attention to this champion, especially when she was released and when all the hype was going on about her. In this video, I want to take a look at if she's worth 15 secrets for me to pull for my account and endgame account, and also if you should even pull for her. Maybe this will help you decide. Let's get right into the video. So that's the message that came up. Nobody expected a 10x. Well, we did expect, after the 10x ended for CFI, we did expect something to be on for CVC. So this event is solely for those who are going to be pulling their secrets for CVC points. That's the whole point, to kind of encourage them that there is a champion you might get from pulling your secrets from CVC on a normal day of the week. Remember, there is a 2x for secrets coming up, so this event is only for those whales who really go hard for CVC tournaments. There is no personal rewards in this CVC. Some say they got it. I'm not seeing it. I thought there was personal rewards for this one because there was one for the last one, so I mean, maybe I missed the dates up or something. So this is not one I'll be pushing really hard. Your clan will just get the normal rewards. Whether you win or lose, you still get something from it. No personal rewards attached, so I will not be going really hard for it. But hey, put in your best, use your books, all you've been saving for, and keep it going. So the champion we came here for, to see if she's worth it. I do have 15 secrets sitting there. That's why I wanted to record this video. I do not know this champion, so I want to take a look at her skills, look at her abilities, look at how many books she requires. I've seen her in action from other videos that I posted, or from when I fight her in arena. I've seen what she can do. She's kind of hard to kill. So that's my initial impression of her. Like, she's just keeps healing. And it's by luck that I was able to get her. Even when she's provoked, she keeps adding heals to herself. And that was kind of crazy. So I thought this was a strange champion that I don't know much about. So let me find out what she can actually do and where you can use her for your teams the most. So Wythir the Crowned on her A1 attacks all enemies, has a 50% chance of placing leech debuff for 1 turn. That reminds me of Vogot. Okay, but this one is on all enemies. Vogot doesn't do his leech on all enemies, well, unless he is attacked. She attacks and places that leech. 50% chance though, cannot be booked up to any higher amount except you use the 5% mastery. Also places 15% continuous heal buff on a random ally. Oh, so the continuous heal is random. So even if you have a team of 4 or 5 champions on that team, she will place this continuous heal on only one champion. Now I understand why when she's even provoked, she was still placing the heal on herself. I mean, to be fair, she was the only one surviving from the team because I've already nuked her entire team, but she just kept placing continuous heal on herself. For an entire 1 minute I was fighting this champion, I refused to give up because you can't just let a champion like this beat your entire team of 4. So when you see her solo in the arena, that might be a trap because she places continuous heal repeatedly whenever she uses this A1. So that means if she uses her A2 and A3 skills, she will not place continuous heal. So I guess that's good. If you build that tank, if people build that tanky enough, as you can see, her damage is based on defense, so she will be built with high defense and high HP, which is making her almost impossible to kill with all this continuous heal going up. But hey, there's a solution for that, and that's block buff debuff. So that might stop her from doing all this. Now I know when I see her again in the arena, I know what to place on her to make sure this continuous heal doesn't keep me in the battle for too long. That A1, see how much you spent on the A1. That shows you that this champion is good for an A1 that is causing trouble. It's good. Leech and continuous heal keeps your entire team alive. Alright, on the A2, places a 60% increased defense buff on all allies. So yes, she's keeping your team alive with increased defense. That's not uncommon. This is a 3-turn cooldown if you book it. Also increases the duration of all continuous heal buff on all allies for 1 turn. Now that's a problem. That's gonna be a problem. Depending on which skill she does first. If there are continuous heal out there, she will just keep increasing them by 1 turn. Then instantly activates any continuous heal buff. That's a bigger problem even. Yo, this champion is going to be problem. You can place block buff debuff on 1 or 2 enemies. I'm talking about me. I use Lydia, except you use other champions who place block buff debuff on an AoE basis. So that might be a solution to beating a team like this that has Wythir the Crowned, because now I'm reading these skills. I'm not thinking of how I'm going to use her. I'm thinking of how I'm going to defeat her when I come across her in the arena or other parts of the game. So this lets me know that any champion, anybody that has Wythir the Crowned in their team, I might need to kill her first, or at least lock out this skill so she doesn't increase the duration of continuous heal, and then keep healing them even if they don't take a turn. So even if it's not their turn, once she uses this skill, she will activate that continuous heal, which will make them heal by 15%. That is huge. Any continuous heal buffs on all allies. So if the continuous heal has 2 turns on 3 turns on it, does it mean she will heal, she just activate it 3 times, or she'll just activate it by 1 turn? It doesn't say. Then instantly activate any continuous heal buff on all allies. I think it's gonna activate it for only 1 turn. It doesn't, it's not supposed to make it just disappear even if it's 2 turn 3 turn continuous heal. That would be broken. I think so. Let me know if you have this champion, if she can activate the continuous heal 3 times if it's on a 3 turn, or she just takes 1 turn out of it like a normal HP burn activation that some champions do. Not like pausing debuff that is exploded and everything disappears. That's the A2. On the A3, removes all debuffs from all allies. So she also cleanses on a 3 turn cooldown. Then heals all allies by 30% of this champion's max HP. Damn. This skill reminds me of Muslim Mage when he cleanses and heals. So that's what this skill reminds me of. It's also on a 3 turn cooldown too, I think. So she does cleansing, she does healing, she does buffing, and she also is annoying. So is this champion... Oh, I still have one more to go. Passive. Oh, whoa. Before I read it, let me just take a second. Hopefully this one doesn't make it even more broken than it already is. Places a 15% continuous heal buff on the ally with the lowest HP for 1 turn at the start of each turn. So she doesn't even need to take a turn for this to happen. At the start of each turn, or at the start of her own turn, so it's not the ally's turn. So whenever she gets a turn, somebody gets a heal. So apart from the A1 adding the continuous heal, this passive also adds the continuous heal, and then the A2 increases the duration, and the A3 cleanses. I mean, wow, that's a lot of continuous heal. So she's all about continuous heal. A lot of people are saying you should add another champion that also brings continuous heal to the battle. You should not rely on only her continuous heal from the A1 and the passive to make your team survive for long. But I think the A1 and the passive is enough to keep this continuous heal going, especially in a relentless set. Yes, in a relentless set, if you can have enough defense to keep her alive, she will be so annoying. This is the champion you want to build with high resist. Imagine having relentless set with high resist. Therefore, she cannot be debuffed, so she can be getting her turns and doing all this over and over again to keep your entire team alive. So remember, this cleanse and heal is also huge. It's based on her own max HP, so you need a lot of HP on her too, so she can heal your low allies. Why would allies be low when she have continuous heal placed on them and she's activating them? So this champion, is she worth 15 secrets? Yes. That's the simple and short answer. She is worth 15 secrets, but will I be pulling all my 15 secrets that I have right now to get her? No. So why am I not pulling secrets to get her? It's because I already have a champion like, let's say, Arbiter. Well, she is not a healer. Yeah, we know her increased attack gives her a little bit heal. I have another champion like Vogot. I have another champion like let's just go to my roster. Let me just keep trying to guess. What I'm trying to say is, if you have a lot of champions in your roster that can do this job, that can keep your team alive. I'm talking about a champion like Underpriest Brogni. Shield and heals. Seal the Drake, shield and heals. So I do have options. That's what I'm saying. I do have a lot of options if I need a healer for battles. Now, if I do not have a healer for my battles, then I'll say yes, this champion will be worth it. You can see I also have Rector Drat over there, shield and healer, and I also have Mage. So I have a lot of healers already. So I do not need to replace any of these healers with a new one that I have to build, book, and gear. So my whole thought for skipping this guaranteed champion legendary is just because I do not have enough resources to begin to level her up. I already have a lot of champions that are doing similar roles, not as good as she does it, but they get the job done. Can she be better than them? Yes. So if you're so desperate about getting the best healer, getting the best cleanser, then maybe she will replace them in your roster and your teams, especially in Hydra and all that. But I don't need a replacement for those champions you saw me just list out. So that's my reason for skipping this awesome guaranteed champion event for 15 sacred shards to get, what's her name again? Wythir the Crowned. She has an aura though, resist in all battles by 50. Well, that's here and there, but just because you want her with resist, I guess this should also help her. So I'll be saving my 15 secrets for the 2x for sacred events. Now you might say, all right, but if I pull my shards for the sacred 2x, I might get a dupe. This gives you a chance of not getting a dupe. This guarantees you that at your 15th pull, you will not get a dupe. We don't know what might happen in your fifth pull, in your 6th pull, in your 10th pull. My main reason for skipping in is that those 2nd pull, 3rd pull, 7th pull, 8th pull of your secrets, all those are chances to get legendaries, right? And when there's a 2x chance for legendaries, you remember this 6% becomes 12%, right? So I want to increase my each shard chances of getting a legendary than reducing their chances just to guarantee me a non-dupe. Did I explain that right? I want each shard I pull to have a 12% chance of getting a legendary. I don't want the last shard I get to be a guaranteed champion that is not a dupe. So each shard I pull, if it's a dupe, maybe I don't mind getting it done. So that's my explanation or my thinking behind missing this awesome event. Remember, I'm free to play 100%, so this might not apply to you if you have a few bucks lying around. If you're a spender, this is an awesome champion to add to your roster to replace all those healers that are, you know, that can't do as much as she can do for your team. Now, another thing I wanted to say from my 15 sacred shards, I wanted to end this video with me going to my clan boss and claiming maybe one more secret to add to the number of shards I'm going to pull for my 2x secrets that is coming up. I'm so pumped about that day. This is an awesome one. It doesn't have HP though. That's flat HP. It doesn't have HP percentage. I try to keep only immortal artifacts that have HP percentage, because the reason why I put immortal on somebody is for HP. Except it rolls triple crit rate or triple defense or triple accuracy, then it stays. That's a epic book. Give me one more secret. Yes. Whew. We are ready for this 2x event. So come Saturday, I don't know when it's launching from the event. I think it's coming up on, where is it? On the 18th. That is in 3 days. Champion chase event that is coming up. I'll be pulling all the secrets, 16 secrets so far, from a totally free to play, because I beat Ultra Nightmare, and Brutal. Can I get any more secret from Nightmare? YouTuber luck, maybe. I'm not a streamer, so I say YouTuber luck, not streamer luck now. That's a flat defense, but it's 5-star. I don't keep 5 stars anymore in this end game account. Straight sell. Can I get a secret from Brutal? Not possible. I think you only get the highest shard you can get from Brutal is Void. No, I think I get. That's a 6 crit rate though. Defense, nah. Let me be sure I get that information right. Void is the highest shard you can get from Brutal. Alright, that's my claiming my shard pool. I wanted to also add to you that Hydra is coming up. Some other events or information that you might have missed during the week. Hydra reset is coming up. As you see, 23 hours. So today is the day you have to get in those your keys in. I also usually wait till the end of the week because I cannot be bothered during the week to even try Hydra, or maybe I'm still leveling up some champions that I want to use for Hydra. So I wait till the end of the week still to get it done. Speaking of Hydra, our clan quest now includes some Hydra quest also. So if you head over to your clan quest, you can see they added new quest to it. I do the elite modes, right? And we can scroll and find normal tasks we usually do, and over here it says, where is the Hydra one? Free champions from being digested by the Hydra 7 times. And I'm like, who frees champions from the Hydra 7 times? Are they crazy? We knew this we knew these tasks were coming to the clan quest, but I didn't know it would be this difficult. So clearly they've made this Hydra task so difficult that it's only those who are doing higher levels of Hydra, those champions who have, those players who have figured out the Hydra, who are doing it on a 1 key, getting the max chest on even harder difficulties, that are able to complete the elite quest. They didn't make it possible for newer players or for endgame players like myself who do the normal Hydra to pick up any of these elite tasks. I'll show you another one. Decapitate 10 Hydra heads on hard difficulty or higher, you see. So they made it so difficult. We know the Hydra is difficult. We know a lot of people have figured it out by now, but it doesn't mean that you should put this elite task so high that it's only possible for those end game players to pick it up. So player like myself cannot touch the Hydra tax at all. Maybe it might say decapitate the head 2 times, or plays, you know, this amount of buff, something about that is easier for people to do. So I'm glad they did not replace any of the older clan quests with these new ones. So that's something that was positive, because Playroom can be funny sometimes. They bring in new tasks and then they take out easier ones. So we are glad. They might have known that will cause some uproar in the community. That's why they just added these new ones and made it extremely difficult. That is only end game players that can touch it. I'm not touching this. I'm still doing normal Hydra, and I don't intend to push the Hydra anytime soon. If you want to know how I really feel about the Hydra, I'll direct you to this video over here where I express my feelings about the Hydra. All right, is there any information I need to share? Clan quest is reset, so get your new quest going, get your tasks going for the week, and don't claim all 3 at a time. Make sure that you leave out some for your other clan mates to also pick up. I only claim 1 right now that I'm going to run. That's all I have for this video. I just wanted to take a look at that champion that is available for us, the, what's her name again, Wythir the Crowned. In the comments below, let me know if you're going to be pulling your sacred shards for this champion. Also, like you saw me go through her skills, do you think she's worth 15 secrets? My verdict was that she is. Let me know what you think about this champion in the comments below. Later, guys.